Each year, I try to summarize my team's work on our skills platform. Skills label the system, skills-based approach the methodology, and skills culture the mindset. When I do these video releases, I try to stay current, not repeat content. So let me start by providing some context. The February 2021 release describes how the system works, the mechanics, and the general concept. Last year's May 22 release goes into details of how the apps work and includes related use cases. So process with these videos or view them if you have any questions after seeing this one. I'd like to announce the patent, a system and method for the tracking and management of skills is now granted. We are open and continue to look to collaborate and partner with organizations to create more effective learning pathways in education, higher education, and training. In a recent interview, I was asked, what makes your platform different than other learning platforms? How does this help the average learner or worker? Our response was, first and foremost, the medium of skills is a practical definition of knowledge. Skills-based approach puts the learner in control of their skills. This is different from the traditional learning by allowing the learner to pivot and respond to experiences. This video release is going to be shorter than the previous ones, not really attributed to lack of progress, but rather many of the contributions were made to improve the existing infrastructure. All the Android apps are updated with new interfaces and better functionality. So I'm not going to go into the features in the apps here, though the videos are published online that show them, and they're also downloadable in Google Play to sample. Since the previous release, there's one new Android app, Learning Labels Accounts. This app acts as a controller for the other apps by allowing a seamless creation of to create a new account and automatic logins and navigation between the apps. There's a completely new Android and mobile website version of the skills-based approach app. Here I'm going to share one of the 8 videos that I posted on the skills-based approach website. If you'd like to see the other videos, go to the website and you can view them there. The video I'm going to share demos how a learner or worker might set up a skill set daily or weekly using the skills-based approach methodology. This is the video. A lot of new features in the skills-based approach app. I think a lot of refinement. I think the focus with this release is on showing you how you could use skills-based approach on a more granular level, how you might set up your day with all the different skills you're going to be working on and applying them with the different functions within skills-based approach. All previous videos showed kind of a semester or no longer. Now there's sorting and filtering for each of the different stages, so you can access the actions and skills, more completely and quickly. There's also a list view. The list view is different than the kind of accordion view where you click on a skill and see the actions related to that skill. This just shows all the actions, and you can, you know, kind of act them really quickly. And again, this kind of reinforces this being a tasking app where you could use this for a day or a week. If you only have 10 tasks in a day, this list might be more effective than using the standard kind of accordion view. Same functionality, just select the skill and the function, and then it adds it to the list. And so this would be adding a website as a credential work sample. In addition, you can now, with the instances, I got to updating this interface to the way I want it, where you can actually set up the day. So this would be a day you're working on your skills, and you're going to set up the different stages and the skills you're working on. All you do is you take your skill and you drag it over the stages to make that assignment work for your stages, and you can access that later, and I'll show you how you do that. You might just be in a day, planning and building a skill. You might want to signal your skill to somebody else, so that'd be the presenting, or it might be ready to actually, validate the skill, and that'd be, just assign the skill there, and then you can later kind of set up a credential, whether it's a reference, a sample, or a credential. Here's what I just created, and there's a day. There's a day setting up skills-based approach for tasking. Now I can access the list, and I can see all my skills that I assigned there, and I can start working with that. So this is how it works. This could be working on a day or a week, skills-based approach. www.skillsbasedapproach on Google Play at com.skillsbasedapproach. There are now course labels. They fit between the learning and job labels, creating a cascading layering effect between all the different elements. They're similar in the structure and layout as the other labels where skills and skill points are a focal point. Like the other labels, they're designed to understand learning gains, make basis of comparison decisions, and summarize a return on investment. They also provide a second interpretation of a skill syllabus with no duplication of work. The search apps now return learning, course, and job labels, and they appear in the same functional dashboard. So to conclude, right after the holiday, I responded to the release of the AI chats. There are several reasons why skills are the medium to move forward to address the replacement of jobs from AI. Primarily by using skills to define learning expectation and job requirements, the framework is agile. You cycle through obsolete skills and add new emerging skills. And I suggest the learner or worker simultaneously might work on a skill set daily or weekly. If a job gets automated, assess skills, pivot. I also think there are several ways AI could be introduced into our platforms. Again, the crux of the patent is to standardize how learning expectations, job requirements are defined and quantified in skills and a way to track them. Other value propositions of the patent include learning, course, and job labels are elegant representations. They fit on a smartphone and are a basis of comparison for return on investment. They use skill points, a basis of an algorithm, and the data collected from the labels can be interpolated through time. I'm open-minded on how to move forward with this. If you see a fit, please contact us. I was asked how moving forward might be with our team. A few suggestions: map curriculums and skills using our platform. Use skill syllabus. Connect the career center with high schools and colleges. Onboard and train workers in skills using our platform. Use our platform for workforce initiatives. Map more agile pathways. If you're a publisher or game creator, create learning labels for books, games, activities, and experiences, wherever learning takes place. I think two big primary goals this year are to make our platform more accessible on devices and platforms, and to deepen the accuracy in defining and quantifying learning and jobs and skills. You can learn more on our websites, www.skillslabel.com, www.skillsbasedapproach.com, and www.skillsculture.com.